In the heart of nature, we find our true strength, a connection to our roots, to the land, to each other. Introducing Rootwork deodorant, infused with the potent power of High John the Conqueror root. Embrace the natural strength and resilience passed down through generations. Feel the purity of natural ingredients, harmonizing with your body and spirit. Rootwork deodorant, bringing you in tune with nature and with yourself. Rootwork deodorant. Connect, empower, thrive. Available now at rootworkstyle.com.
Now, what's going on with y'all, fam? It is late, but I'm here. I'm here with you guys, chopping it up, letting everybody get in the room. What's going on with y'all, man? Shout out to everybody who's still up right now, joining the room. Glad to have you guys tuning in. What is good? I didn't do my regular broadcast earlier. I didn't get a chance. A lot of people were asking about my regular broadcast. I didn't get a chance to do it earlier. It was just a family weekend. This weekend, I took a lot of time with the family. We were doing little family trips. We were in Orange County, then we went to Ventura County, and we just got back pretty late. And we just wanted to get a lot of family time in before the kids went back to school. They go back to school tomorrow. Some of my California parents know what I'm talking about. So the kids go to school tomorrow. So wanted to get in some weekend family stuff before they went to school. So that's why I didn't do the show. I was with the family. We went to today we're at Ventura County Fair. We were in Orange County yesterday. We were going to go to the Orange County Fair yesterday, but it was sold out. So we went up there to the Ventura Fair, and it was beautiful. The Ventura County Fair was beautiful. So we had a great time up there, just doing the family thing. So I'm going to do my broadcast on camera tomorrow. I'm going to do the main broadcast tomorrow, and I'm going to make it up by doing a bunch of broadcasts this week. So I'll be going live here and on my main YouTube channel to chop it up with the family. All right. So that's why I didn't do my broadcast earlier. But I'm here. Just wanted to chop up and tap in with you guys tonight because I have not been on the Twitter space in a few days. But I'm here. I'm here seeing what's going on with the family. I'll get some calls in a minute. There's a story that I just reposted. It was a brother in Jersey who fatally socked a white supremacist. Him and his family, his children, speaking of children, this brother and his children were getting just verbally harassed, which is a hate crime, but he was getting harassed by this white supremacist. I don't know if the person was homeless. I don't know what the deal was, the status of this white supremacist, but this white supremacist kept referring to this man's children, the black man, kept referring to him as the N-word. So the brother did what a father would do. He socked him. He socked this white supremacist, but he ended up socking him for good and, fatally knocked him out. And the judge was like, well, you should have called the police. See, they play that you should have called the police game on us. See, this is why, family, a crime bill is very important. This is why they don't want to give it to us. Because we will have a legal precedent to enforce a crime bill. If somebody's sitting up here yelling the N-word, that is designated as them committing a crime. You have a legal obligation, and I won't say obligation, but you have a legal standing to protect yourself from a designated crime. If somebody's committing a hate crime, you have a legal standing to say, hey, I'm defending myself from this crime. That's why they're so hell-bent on not giving us that anti-black hate crime bill. This is why we really got to step on that. We really got to push for that heavy. Because when black folks, and we've seen this in New York, a black person says something that an Asian person don't like, that black person is walking around in handcuffs. They immediately arrest that black person. We saw that with the whole Stop Asian Hate thing, where black folks were getting into verbal altercations with Asian people, and black folks were getting arrested. All of that free speech and all of that stuff. No, they made it a hate crime. If the Asian community, they have a hate crime. Stop Asian Hate. See, look at the way wording is with the Asian community. They were very specific about what was going on. You stop what? Hating on Asians. So that's a demand. And then they gave a consequence to the demand. If you don't stop hating on Asians, you're going to get these handcuffs on you. See, what they created for us was Black Lives Matter. That's not a command. That doesn't really say anything. And remember, the whole Black Lives Matter, the slogan and everything, that came from the left, from the DNC. That was almost controlled opposition to a certain degree. They said, Black Lives Matter. Okay, and what should we do about the Black lives that matter? Are you going to protect them? You see, it's just a very vague thing. Black Lives Matter is very vague. It doesn't really say anything. Stop Asian hate. That's very, very direct. Stop hating on Asians. Don't do a hate crime against an Asian person. Stop Asian hate. See, our thing should have been stop anti-black hate. It's very important that we get an anti-black hate crime going on. Extremely important. What's up, all these beautiful people in here? I see a lot of new faces in here. Let's get some of these new folks in here because we got a lot of people in here tonight. Let's get what's your name? D-O. I can't pronounce your name. It starts with a D. What's your name, brother?
Yeah, what's going on, Tariq?
What's up, man? How to pronounce your name?
It's Diavion.
Diavion?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how old was your mama when she had you? 17?
Yeah, she was young.
Yeah, I can tell. That's one of them young teen mother names. You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got some 3 sisters, 4 brothers.
Oh, okay. No, what city you live in? Atlanta?
Nah, Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, there you go. Well, not too far. So what's now? How old are you now, brother?
I'm about to be 23.
Okay, you're a young dude, man. So what's on your mind, brother?
I was just wanted to ask you, like, what's your opinion on like guys like that are drifters, like guys who say things that they really don't mean, but just for like some money or to get some type of shock value? Like, what's your whole opinion on that?
The internet is full of that. Yeah, that's called the internet. The internet is full of people who just say and do things in order to get clicks and hits. There's a dude now from Alabama. This dude does a whole bunch of stuff. He like sets. He's a rapper, and he did a video clearly setting up a fake robbery. And then he does another video. He's a short dude and he has a tall girlfriend, and they put out that he's 16 and she's 26, which is he's like in his 20s too. So little shit like that. People just do stuff and say stuff just to be provocative to get hits and clicks on the internet. That's the age we're in right now. We're
Do
in
you
this
think?
age that people ain't got to go out here in these streets and deal with the consequences of just saying bullshit. You see, that's the problem. We live in an internet age. Back in the day, you just couldn't say stuff and then get back on them bricks. There would be consequences if you said something that was incorrect or you were not right and exact. There are no consequences now. People can say any damn thing.
Yeah,
Cool. That makes sense?
yeah, definitely.
Uh, My man. All right, brother. You be good, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, the internet is so it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse. People just say anything. There's no consequences. Um, the internet has given rise to fuckboys majorly, And the internet has given platforms to dudes who are straight up busters, who couldn't survive, who would not be able to have survived on the streets at all. See, I'm Gen X, man. I'm a Gen Xer. We had to go outside. We were forced to go outside. Nobody back in those days, in the Gen X days, we couldn't just be posted up in your house. We had parents and grandparents that would make you get your ass up and go outside. Going outside, and if somebody's messing with you, you better get down. You better get out there and put them things up. You weren't allowed to be a buster. You understand? You were not allowed to be a buster. That just didn't happen. You had to go out there and put them things out there, and swoop down on niggas and defend yourself, and be a man about yours, be a woman about yours. You had to represent. You had to be thorough about how you carried yourself. Your mouthpiece had to be crisp. You had to just stand on yours, stand on for real business. You ain't got to do that now. And the internet has created a safe haven for busters. So there's a gift and a curse. It's a great thing. You know, I'm not throwing the internet out totally. We're on the internet now. It's a great thing for networking and getting stuff done. But there's good and bad that comes with it. All right. Let's get Raw. I can't pronounce your name. But go ahead, brother. Raw something. I hope I'm pronouncing that part right.
Hello?
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm the Raw Variant, man. I'm from Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, there it is, man. What's on your mind?
I'm cooling, man. No, I was just like going with what you just said, like, because even though I'm like 39 years old, I remember like even still when we were first to go outside, you want to go outside anyway because
Right.
we lived in an age where we like to interact with people like face to face. Like a lot of stuff happened back then when it's different from getting on the internet and trying to put something together. Whereas you word of mouth and then you meeting up with people. That's the way how we used to vet people too.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody just some surprise on some invite. Nah, you had to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And if
Right.
you showed up with a square, you feel me? Somebody gonna say, "Hey, who brought this square around here?" You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah, somebody had to vouch for you back in the day. Somebody had to you come in, they're like, whose man is this? You know, somebody
who's your
would have to
man's? Whose man's is this?
right, right. Somebody would
You
have
know,
to vouch for cats. So now
yo,
dudes just be showing up and you don't know where they came from. That's why I talk about the whole going back to Black Lives Matter, those protests that started back in 2000, really 2013. We started going to these protests around the country and we noticed all these weirdos that nobody knew. We would go to these protests to get ready to stand up to these damn white supremacists. Then we saw these weird forehead, janky hairline having niggas standing around here twerking and doing all types of weird stuff. We're like, whose man is that? Where that chick come from? Who are these septum ring ass chicks hanging around? Where are all these weird people out here? Who are these people? Then all of a sudden, these weirdos, they start getting all in front of the camera, and then the media starts saying, these are the leaders. So what? Don't nobody know these folks. These folks come out of nowhere, don't nobody know them, and then the media starts following the weirdos around. We saw that in real time. We saw that happening right around the Mike Brown situation. You dig? And some of the real stomped down activists, going back to the Mike Brown situation, a lot of those brothers and sisters, they were getting offed. They were mysteriously getting knocked off left and right. And all of the weirdos were being elevated. So it's very interesting dynamics out here, man. Let's get Saint Michael. Let's get Saint Michael in the building. Mr. Saint Michael in the building.
Tariq, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. What's going on, brother?
Not much, not much. I've been trying to get a hold of you because I watched this YouTuber, right? His name is Amazing Lucas. I don't know if you heard of him, but he been talking a lot of stuff about you, and I called into his little thing because he don't necessarily say your name, but he does a lot of talking around, and so I called in and I was like, you clearly got a lot of opinions about Tariq. I think go ahead and say something to him directly. But the point that I'm trying to get to is he's trying to like poison the well when it comes to the information you giving out, because it's clear that he listens to you just based off of the stuff he be saying. Like I said, he doesn't say your name directly, but he uses a lot of your talking points. And so I just want everybody just to be aware that there's people out there trying to poison the well, and we just can't let things like that happen. So that's just all I wanted to say.
Yeah, that's cats like that. You ain't really got to mention them. That's giving them dry promotion to a certain degree. That's kind of dry promoting. There's dozens of people who make YouTube videos about me. Dozens of them. It's called clout chasing. Duh. Yeah, dudes make videos about me in order to get clicks. That's nothing new. That's nothing we promote. And I don't give a shit. These are the listen, look, I'm a Gen Xer. Y'all don't. If you got something to say to me, if you didn't say it to me in person, it don't matter. That's my joint, man. If you can't say it to me in person, it don't matter. I don't do that internet thing. You gotta see me if you got a real problem. It ain't no, it's clout chasing. Let them clout chase. All right, it's like these dudes are the new basketball wives. That's what basketball wives is. It's a show where women clout chase off dudes. You got dudes who try to clout chase off other men. I don't do that. Again, that's new nigga shit. And you got a lot of soy milk dudes out here who do that. Dudes who sit up here and whine about men all day. There's a lot of soy in the diets out here. It's a whole different generation. A lot of feminized, sassy dudes out here who keep another man's name in their mouth, whining about dudes. Yeah. Let me get some more calls in here. Let's get Trey. Let's get Trey in here. Like, Trey, hop in, man. Unmute your microphone, Trey.
Yo, Tariq. Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, Trey. How are you, brother?
I am all right. I didn't think you was gonna get me up, but I was really just calling to talk that shit because you ain't had no Sunday broadcast on, and I drive, so I be needing that stuff in the nighttime, my boy.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do my main broadcast tomorrow. I was with the family today, so I didn't get a chance to do it. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. Heem. Let's get Heem in here.
Can you hear me, Tariq?
What's up, Heem? I hear you.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just a young African Haitian brother from Tallahassee, Florida.
You're an African Haitian?
Well, yeah, I'm a quarter Haitian, quarter Bahamian, and then half Liberian.
Okay. Well, you all over the place, boy.
Yeah.
You got Jollof, Egusi soup. You got everything going.
It's funny. My dad's Mandingo. I don't know if you heard of the Mandingo tribe, but
Oh, yeah. I heard about it.
yeah. Last name Tori. I don't know if you know of anybody out there named Tori, but
now, have you been back to Liberia or Haiti or any of these places?
I have not. I've been trying to go back to Haiti. My mom's like, it's too rough over there. And then my dad, he died a few years ago. So
Sorry to hear that.
I'm trying to go back to Liberia, but I know for sure they got a civil war or something going on where I'm from. Typical Liberia, but
my guy. What's his name from No Jumper is from Liberia.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Flacco, my brother Flacco.
Yeah, and you can recognize, with the hairline and all, he's different. No, but I wanted to bring something up. So I was able to get together with the FBA sister last year for the first time ever, you know what I'm saying? I was born in America, but, she said something that was just so fun. We broke up over some dumb stuff, but we met on Tinder, and she was able to tell I wasn't American. Like, I was born in America, but apparently I just don't look Black
y'all
American.
listen, y'all, we know, man. We be knowing. Y'all are not fooling nobody. Y'all think, oh, I was born here, nigga. No, we know.
Yeah, it's because
I really wish y'all understand that we be knowing. But go ahead.
She could tell just because my hair was It's not like I have a crazy hairline, but I had that African wolf going on. I don't
I'm
give a fuck
telling
what
the
people care
hairline,
about.
the hairline and the forehead gives it away every time, bro. Every
Yeah,
time.
nah, it was great experience though with the FBA sister. I mean, I'll say that.
Now,
I
what
work
did
in
she
the
say? How does she recognize that you were non-FBA?
She was just like, I can just tell by the way you ain't take care of your hair.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was easy like that. She could just see from a picture.
Because that's one thing. The FBA man, we gonna have the hair looking fly. That's one thing we gonna do. You understand?
Yeah, and when we were together, I had long hair. She twisted me up, and she would always be like, "Hey, take care of your hair. Make sure you're wearing a do rag." I just did not give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's a dead giveaway, my man. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
dead
I'm having some
giveaway.
feedback problems. Yeah, the feedback was real bad. But family, listen, the non-FBA cats, we can tell. We can tell. The hair is always the dead giveaway. Y'all be thinking y'all blending in. Because here's the thing. Listen, FBA brothers generally, we're gonna have a fresh damn cut. That's one thing. We're gonna go get a fresh cut. That's part of our culture, having a fresh ass cut. That's a part of FBA culture. So when we see somebody who ain't got a fresh cut and they're walking around, you see, here's the thing about the haircut thing. This is the thing. Sometimes you might have a bad hair day. Sometimes you might be in need of a cut. But the thing is, you kind of put your hat on, you put a hoodie on, you dress like you cut. So if you need a haircut, we really don't dress too fly if our hair ain't really cut like it's supposed to be. Women too. Women, if your hair ain't really done, you ain't really trying to dress all fly. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give y'all some secrets how we can tell. FBA men and women, if our hair ain't really done, we don't like to dress up too much. We like to wait. We waiting on that appointment to come through and before we get dipped. When we see somebody with a crooked wig and you dressed up like Oprah Winfrey or some shit, like where are you from? Yeah. When we see somebody with peppercorn edges and a janky hairline and he's in a three-piece suit, brother, where you from? You understand? We ain't putting on no three-piece suit and the hairline ain't crisp and the joint ain't faded like it's supposed to be. We're not going to do that. I'm telling you, that's a dead giveaway. We see somebody who's somewhat well dressed and your hair is looking a beast. Women too. Women, you dress real nice, but your hair looks like tumbleweeds. We're like, okay, where are you from? So that's a giveaway right there. Is this Devin's ass? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder if this Devin, he's giving the thumbs down. Okay, we got an angry tether in here, giving a lot of thumbs down. What's going on, man? Why are you giving all the thumbs down? Is that Devin in here? De-educator, hop on.
Okay, listen. Okay. Uh, you, first of all, this guy was not an FBA. This guy was not. This guy was not. This guy was an FBA. I want to tell you this first. Uh, look at my comment. Look at
What
my
are you
comment.
saying?
Look at my comment.
Oh God, you tethers. Well, you don't have anything to say. You don't have anything to say. You just wanted to get up here just to be seen. You don't really have anything to say. You babbling. Sound like you in the bushes trying to hunt for some bush meat. You just saying. Y'all, God, y'all tethers are worse, man. Y'all don't even think you can speak English that good. You in here speaking damn Igbo. I don't know what you saying. Hey, look, nigga. Hold on. Oh, I got a postmate order coming through. Dude, deliver your orders. Stop trying to call up with unfunny troll material. All right, let's get this guy. I think this is another tether. Yeah. What's going on, man? Hello, question mark, whatever your name is.
Yo, Tariq, how you doing, bro?
I am good. What's going on with you, man?
Yeah. So yes, I have some question to ask you real quick.
Go
So
ahead.
why you never why you never talk about Jewish people, bro? Why you skip
Will
that
you
question?
stop? Will you stop with the musty tether? Stop it. You're not a white supremacist. Stop with all these white supremacist talking
I'm
points.
black, but why
But you're
you
not a
skip?
white supremacist.
Yes,
Stop
but
it.
why you skip that question, bro?
And why are you skipping deodorant?
Why you never talk about that question? You
Why
see,
don't you ever talk about your underarms?
you just deflecting right now. Why you don't talk about Jewish supremacists? Why? Oh my God. Listen, Tariq. Tariq, we talking seriously. Stop doing those stuff. Oh my God. Those ridiculous people, man. Yeah, so
What did I
stupid.
see?
I have to stop the music. I'm asking you a question. You
Okay,
talk you
I don't want to hear musty
you
tether.
talk about Jewish supremacists. You talk about white supremacists. They're all the same.
Get the hell off here. I'm not trying to hear no deflective tether babble. I don't want to hear that. All right, let's get some people in here. Um, K Masterson. I don't know your name, Mr. Masterson. K Masterson, hop on. All right. While we're waiting on him, let's get Cash Gaines in the building. Cash in the building.
Yo, peace, brother Tariq.
What's up, man? How are you, sir?
Black in America. Hey,
Yes, indeed.
just real quick, I just wanted to because I'm a breakdancer of 15 years, a b-boy, as well as a filmmaker of the competitions, the underground ones anyway. And now
Yeah.
that the Olympics is going viral and stuff, shout out to you for Microphone Check. I put
Yes.
a list of Black American breakers, both b-boys and b-girls, who still compete to this day. For those who are looking for those to support, so I just wanted to shout them out and ask you if you could share the link if you get a second. Thank you
Let
for
me check
having the
it out.
space.
I'll check it out. Now, do you know B-Boy Morris?
Yes, sir. From Sacramento, California. I trained under him.
Oh yeah, bad. I don't know why he wasn't in the Olympic competition. The stuff we saw was mad mediocre on at the Olympics, man. Where are all of our FBA B-boys, man? Where are all of our
Hey,
FBA?
Tariq, one
Go,
more thing, real quick.
yeah,
When they first were sharing around a link saying that there's a Zoom you can go through over 3 days to become an Olympic judge for breakdancing, there was also a $600, I think it was more than that, price tag added to that. And a lot of people were critiquing the fact that the Olympics thinks they can tell us how to judge our shit. But some people was like, put your head down and just go through it. I was against it at the time, but now I'm looking for that link and I'm gonna make sure I get it to any Black American B-boys and OGs still out here breaking so that they can, line themselves up and get up in the Olympics and change from the inside. You see what I'm saying?
yes, indeed. Are they going to have? Because I've been hearing mixed stories. The 2028 Olympics that's going to happen in LA. Are they still going to have the B-boy competition? Some people said they weren't going to have it out here. Have you heard anything like that?
Yeah, I heard that they're not because Los Angeles was a desperate attempt for the Olympics to try to make sure that they'll even have one in 2028 because there normally is like 12 or 16 cities that will apply to even host the Olympics. That
Yeah.
numbers went down to 9, it went down to 5, and then it was just 2 in 2020 for 2024, Paris and LA. So they just gave it to both of them desperately.
Wow.
LA turned a profit last time it happened in 1984. But I don't think that they're going to feature all these newer competition styles, skateboarding and these other ones. So I think we're going to have to wait until 2032 in Brisbane, Australia, which was just announced.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. But yeah, we need some of these black B-boys, the FBA B-boys, to get busy with this thing, man. For real, for real. But thank you so much, brother. Okay, let's get who else? Who we got up here? Uh, who we got up here? Shout out to my brother B-boy Morris. I really wanted to see him up there do his thing. Cause yeah, that chick from Australia, oh man, that was a damn mess. I'm gonna talk about that in depth tomorrow on my main broadcast. African Pride. What's up, brother?
What's up, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I
So what's
just,
on your mind? Go ahead.
yeah, I was trying to wrap my head around right? Like, how do you justify talking about African and black tethers 95% of the time when there's like at least 3 other groups that harm FBAs more, way more, and you don't like devote any time towards those groups, like like
Name,
the
name
like
them.
well, like the Mexicans, like specifically in LA when they're redistricting the area, removing FBAs economically out of LA. You got the gangs who burn down black churches, who kill black FBAs for going in their territory, spray paint NKs. There was a Hispanic or Venezuelan who went on a shooting spree in North Carolina shooting FBAs. And then you got
When did this happen?
2 weeks ago he shot like 10 FBAs. It barely made the news.
Yeah,
But
I haven't heard that. So I haven't heard it. So I haven't talked about it because I haven't heard it. Just like you said, it didn't make the news. We always talk about what goes on with the Hispanics in LA. I got a movie talking about some of the lies that certain Hispanics tell. So don't say that bullshit. I go in on anti-black Hispanics all the time. I go in on white supremacists all the time. I go in on anti-black East Indians all the time. And I go in on the tether class all the time. I'm the can man. Everybody can get it. And just because you got a little melanin and a little kink in your hair and you ain't from our lineage, you're not going to be able to do little slick ass stuff. You going to get it too. Because the tethers who come from Africa and the Caribbean, they're the most insidious ones because they slip right up under us and try to undermine us directly. We see the Hispanics coming, we see the white supremacists coming, but we got cats up under us sitting up here skinning and grinning like we all brothers, and they're behind the scenes trying to cut our damn throats. And we're saying, no, you ain't gonna do that because
yeah,
we
in
all
theory, you're right, but
no no
like
no
that's
no.
not actually happening.
You do what now?
In theory, you're correct, but that's not actually happening, or
That is
not. And
happening. You mean it's not happening? It is happening. What? How are you telling us our experiences aren't what they are? It
I'm
is.
saying that the tether class are people that are really FBA, where you're trying to
No, they're
sell
not.
them tethers.
You got
Yeah,
people who sit up here on these city council boards, people in these political positions who are not from our lineage, people up there at the CDC, the Congressional Black Caucus, who sit up here and do things to undermine us all day. And every time we say, hey, we need something for us specifically, they got every excuse in the world, but they do things for other groups. And I give you one main example, Kamala Damn Harris. That's a tether who undermines us. Don't tell us what's not happening and it's right there in our face, bro.
can you give me another name besides Kamala? Because I don't think she's black.
Obama. Oh no, we that's what we've been saying. We've been
Well,
saying she ain't of our lineage,
you
but
can't put
they
Obama on this because he had a Kenyan sperm donor father. Come on,
right.
can you give me a real name?
That I'm giving you big names. I'm talking about from top to bottom. You said it wasn't happening. I'm giving you big names. It's happening on a major level.
But I'm saying you can't put Obama on us because he had a sperm donor father. Like, it had
What you
nothing to do with
can't
us.
put on you? What do you mean? He's your guy. That's your guy. He's not one of ours.
But he wasn't raised with us, so you can't put him on us. Well, I'm just saying,
Don't
can you give
matter.
me a name so I can research it?
He's from your lineage, sir. He's from your lineage, not
Can you give me
ours. He's
can you
from
give me a tether that's undermining you? That's not Obama and Kamala.
uh, I'm naming them, and all you doing is saying, "Okay, name some more." I'm not going to sit up here and just give a non-stop list of damn tethers. You know they exist. I know they exist. I've already named a couple of them, and you're like, "Okay, name some more." We not, you already got the damn point. The point has already been taken, sir.
But the ones you touch,
Also,
right?
right,
I'm sorry,
y'all.
bro.
How come you haven't been checking your tether class? Because now we're checking them.
Well, my specific people don't undermine your people. But I'm
Who are
just
your
talking in general.
specific?
I'm
Who's your people?
Eritrean.
You where?
I'm Eritrean.
Eritrean. Okay, yeah. Y'all got, listen, you had some chick from Africa. Some people are saying she's from East Africa. Everybody's been trying to pawn her off. She's out there in Ohio at a medical facility calling foundational Black Americans all types of N-words and slaves. And yeah, they're trying to get her license revoked out there. So
Most likely she was Somalian. We don't get down like that.
sometimes you do. You got
No.
some who are real funny style sometimes. And again, some
You
of the
can't.
we're cool with them. Nipsey was half Eritrean. That was my brother. My brother, love him for life. Eritreans are actually cool. You understand? Most of them.
We don't get into politics to undermine FBAs. We don't do none of that shit.
A lot of Eritreans I've met are actually very cool. I've seen a few janky ones here and there. I've seen some janky ones. And there's a lot of East Africans that's kind of janky and tribalistic because they're tribalistic over there. But it is what it is. How long you been over here? Were you born here?
I was born. I came here as a refugee, but I've been here over 20 years.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to be thanking FBA shit because that refugee thing, man. We were sitting up here stomping to get brothers and sisters over here so we can help them. So yeah, we have a right to say, hey, we don't want some of these ungrateful tether class folks that's coming over here with you guys. We don't want them over here with that bullshit. We just ain't on it no more. Those days are over. We are delineating from all of that stuff. But anyway, man, thank you so much.
All
Yeah,
right, thanks.
yeah, we're delineating, man. I ain't got no bones about that. I saw some stuff up there in New York. New York is tether central. When you listen, whenever you see a lot of crimes in New York, damn near 90% of the time is tethers doing it. They've been doing these weird ass crimes up there, and then what happens is they get thrown under the umbrella of black, and then we have to absorb that. I'm like, no. Anytime they do a crime, we start finding out. We look at them last names. We do research on them. And like, there it is. He ain't one of us. He is not one of us. Eh? And that's been happening for a long time, family. We're just now noticing it. But a lot of these weird crimes, a lot of this ain't us. It ain't been us doing it. But we get the blame. The bag is thrown in our lap, and then we have to look around and take responsibility for some shit that we as a lineage weren't even engaging in. And then people turn around, what's wrong with the black community? Oh, the black community is so dysfunctional. They just arrested a bunch of tethers, some drill rappers up there now, Ghanaian, up there in New York, a whole bunch of them. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no problem delineating because everybody else delineates. They don't want negativity put on their lineage. I don't want it put on ours. Those days are over where people can do negative things and then you go hide up under blackness. People use blackness as their personal little garbage pail. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Who's foundational black American and who's not? See, that's why they don't like us using that term. Because, see, when we start claiming our foundational black American lineage, you don't have us to use as a garbage can no more. You can't dump your trash on us. Us circling our lineage, we're removing trash. You see, we're cleaning up our lineage. That's the first step to empowerment, getting all the trash about your damn lineage. And all these people trying to fake and cosplay. And that includes Kamala damn Harris. That includes y'all girl Kamala Harris. Where are these Democratic shills? Have y'all noticed? I've never really met a super duper Kamala supporter in person. You notice you don't see Kamala supporters in person. And they never call up. You never see them in person and they never call up. They never call up to explain their position. The Kamala supporters are like, where's Waldo? Where's a Kamala supporter? You're never around. You never call up. Now, once we're done with our broadcast, you stay in the comments section. So that must means that there's about 4 people with about 20 different accounts. That's what that means. There's about 3 or 4 Democratic shills who are paid by the Democrats who got about 20 different accounts where they log in and out of. Because you're never seen in person and y'all never call up. I would love to hear somebody who's a Kamala supporter call up and give your position. And I'm not talking about somebody who's a Democratic shill. You have people who are working directly with the DNC who call up. And those and the fact that they gotta pay you to regurgitate the talking points from the DNC, that says a lot. Let's get T Frazier in the building. T Frazier, where you at? T Frazier, where you at, player?
Hey, what's going on, my brother?
I'm good. T, how are you, sir?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. I actually just requested when I heard you say that, man. So down here where I am, I see him in person. I see Kamala. I see him repping hard down here, and I think it's suddenly stemming from when we had Megan Thee Stallion go up and do the performance and whatnot, and kind of, jump on the bandwagon. And man, I just think it's sad, man, for our communities, man. We constantly letting this narrative go out that all you got to do is sing, dance, juggle, and hide in front of the cameras, and then you got us. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
throw out a couple of popular slang terms from the rap songs or whatnot, and then you got us. Nobody's paying attention to her lack of any policy at all. You know what I mean? And it's kind of sad, man. I really appreciate your platform. To the point now, I started looking forward to it. I'm down here in H Town, man, in Houston,
yes,
and
sir.
I was trying to see how could I take a stance. I'm kind of popular down here, I would say, but it seems like now you go against Kamala, the whole city against you. You know what I mean? Because now that after that performance, you got the mayor and different people. It's a money plot. They want to
Yeah,
attach to the money that's coming, that's in the city or whatnot. So they gonna back whatever. So I'm looking at it now to where it seemed like the entire city done went Democrat on us, and you know, she black all of a sudden, and everybody repping for her. So I'm seeing it every day, and it's a sad damn case, man. I wish you know, if there was a way you could come and do speakings down here. I don't think I'm new to all this. I'm just finding out I'm a FBA. I had to look it up and start kind of researching you to figure out, I just was like, okay, blacks against Africans. You know what I mean? It's entertaining, but I'm just figuring out the point. And I'm a big supporter, man, big fan of everything you're doing. And just keep it up, man. When you get a chance, come down here to H-Town, man.
absolutely. And I've done several lectures down there in Houston, man. I absolutely love Houston. A lot of people from California moving out there to Houston and Dallas and places like that. But yeah, man, look, there's a lot of people who are afraid of power. There's a lot of people in our community that's afraid of power, and they're on that Democratic plantation for real. That Democrat plantation is real. And when they sit up here and have people twerking and throwing catfish nuggets at people, and when a politician sits up here and tells black people what they ain't going to do for you and you still support that, you are dumb as damn hell. Let's keep it a bean. Kamala Harris sat up here straight up and down with her full chest, said what she ain't gonna do for black people. She ain't gonna do nothing that's only gonna benefit black people, and she said it with her chest. The level of disrespect, she would never in a million years say that to another group and then expect that group to support her. But low self-esteem Sambos will sit up here and go along with the program because the white Democrats didn't scared you, saying, well, the only racist is Trump. The only time they'll bring up racism is if they bring up Trump. And they're scaring people with Trump. And I'm not going to go for scare tactics. I'm not going to go for that. All right, let's get Sammy. Let's get Sammy in the building. Sammy, what's up, Sammy? Sammy, then we get Sir Smoke a lot. Sammy, where you at, man?
Good evening, Tariq. Thank you for having me up today. I'm in Illinois, in the Chicagoland area. Just wanted to say, as a foundational white American, I love what you've been doing with the
No,
FBA.
no, no. Where are you foundational to? What did you found? What did you found?
Well, no, I mean, I'm happy to be corrected, but I was my family came over like 10 years after the Mayflower.
Really?
Yeah,
From England? Your family's from England?
yeah, from England.
I don't believe that. I don't think that worth a damn. You sound. I
Well, I
I
want
I, I kind of hear a little Middle Eastern thing going.
that's because I was actually my family moved me over to the Middle East when I was 6 years old.
Right,
So
right, sir. I can hear camel hooves in the back. So yeah, I
uh,
I hear a Middle Eastern thing. You didn't come over after no damn Mayflower. But what else? What's on your mind,
well, I did want to say, I definitely agree with what you've been saying about Kamala Harris and a lot of these people who really don't have the interests of real Americans in mind, especially foundational Black Americans like yourself. And
Mhm.
it's unfortunate that there are people who get fooled into believing like these sorts of things about certain politicians and all that. So I've been a big fan of what you have been doing with the FBA movement here in the states.
There you go, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It was funny. A lot of I was out with the kids again. We were staying down in Orange County at a little children's play place, and a lot of Hispanics recognized me. That's interesting. A lot of Hispanics. Hey, Tariq, I'm a big fan. Interesting. Very interesting. Now this guy, he kind of sounds Hispanic on the phone, but very interesting. I have a very diverse base of people. Let's get Sir Smoke a Lot. You good?
Oh yeah, what's going on, Tariq?
I'm good. Smoke, what's going on with you, brother?
Oh, I'm good, man. My little brother and my uncle put me up on game about you about a month ago, and I've been rocking with you ever since.
Love it. Love it, man. Where your family from?
We from California.
There you
We
go.
Yeah. But what kills me about these Kamala supporters is all she had to do was take some hot sauce out her purse and pour it on some food, and all of a sudden she's for the black people. And to me, that's how you think of us. That's what you think
Yeah.
about a black. That's all it takes for you to get a black vote is to pull some hot sauce out your purse. And she's so proud of her Asian heritage. She's so proud of that. But when it comes to us, oh, I'm not doing nothing for the black. We're doing this for the black community. Is doing something for the whole country.
Yeah, yeah, man. And just the level of disrespect and also what she's doing with the Freedmen's Bank with that legacy, tethering other people onto it. Also, that whole thing where the Democrats are now trying to brag about this whole, and I told y'all they were going to do this, giving the farmers some money. The black farmers had filed a lawsuit, and this lawsuit has been kind of stewing for years. This lawsuit has been around for years. So they finally said they're going to pay this lawsuit out, but they're not going to pay it out unless they include quote unquote minorities. So they've undermined the whole lawsuit. This whole thing where black folks, we have to be the sacrificial lambs, we have to suffer and we have to be degraded and we have to go through all of these adversities. So when it's time to correct it, everybody else stands up with their damn plate out. That's not justice to me. That's more exploitation. That's not a flex whatsoever. That minority thing undermines us all the time. Mr. Tickles, hop on, Mr. Tickles.
Hey Tariq, man, why don't you want to party with me for your birthday, man?
Oh, no, 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 no Diddy. No Diddy.
Nah, I like a variety of niggas around me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, look, we got Dr. Davinsky here. There's a white man down here. He's giving the thumbs down, but he can use that thumb in your pussy if you need him to. He's very flexible about the things he's into. But thank you, Mr. Tickles. All right. Let's get Dr. Davinsky in here. Let's hear a white supremacist perspective. Let's hear from our fellow white supremacists. What's up, Dr. Davinsky? How are you? How you been, man? I ain't talked to you in a minute.
Yeah, what's up, brother Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's going on down under?
It's been a while. So a couple of things. Just quickly, you have a slave owner name. Why don't, it's not a very FBA name, Tariq Nasheed. Where's your family from? I hear you smacking down your lips. You having some hummus? What's going on with
Oh,
that?
no, no, no. Just your mama's white titty. Just tasting that tasting, tasting that carnation milk on them titties. But that's all it is.
Do
What's
you
happening?
believe?
Well, you're
I'm
down
just,
there.
I'm chilling in Thailand. I invited my parents over. We're having a good time. Showing my girlfriend with me too.
Hey, hey,
She's
a family that tricks together sticks together. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, so we're just having a good time down here. Went for a swim. But do you believe race is a social construct?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So can I? So it's kind of like gender. So you would say that. What's your feelings on say transgenderism? Do you think that there's a distinction between biological sex
No,
and
no, no,
gender? Like,
no, no, no. There's two genders, man. There's only two damn genders, right? There's a cooch and a penis. Yeah, there's two, one, two. That's it.
but do you think that say like a trans woman, do they exist like as a social construct?
No,
Does a
no,
trans?
no, no, no.
Okay.
That's a social. That's some shit that your white supremacist brethren made up, man.
No, that's Twin Spirit. That comes from Merciless's people, actually, and
No,
also there was a lot of non-binary West Africans, actually. So when the Europeans went there, you guys were having lots of gay
No,
sex.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
That stuff was introduced when the Arabs went over there. They started buck breaking people. The Romans, the Greeks, Alexander the Great. He was a big old freak. He had a hanky for Bucci cat. So y'all been having a hankering for the Bucci cat for a long time, brother. Go look at the movie Buck Breaking. It breaks y'all history down, man.
yeah.
Y'all
Well, I was talking to FBA Trey, and he's waiting for part 2 because he loved that. He whole movie.
watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Dr. Levinsky. You gotta I know that you grew up in a Thai whorehouse, but you got to have some decorum, sir. You got to have some decorum.
He was
All
debating.
right. Okay, there you go. Let's get some more people in here. That filthy white supremacist language, we don't want that, sir. That's not what we do here. You got to have decorum. I have young people listening. I got my young folks here. I want them to be able to hear some clean material. Not too filthy. We don't want it too filthy. Sometimes we can get a little raunchy, but no. We don't want degenerate white supremacists in here. All right. Let's get let's get merciless. Merciless, the many people believe you're a $5 Indian, merciless.
It's been a while, Tariq.
It's
How you
been a
been?
while. How you been, man? What's going on with you?
Not much in Arizona now.
Now,
Apache
what you doing
resident.
in what you doing in Arizona now?
Helping the Apache tribe with some stuff.
Okay.
So that's about all I can get into as far as that. But
I got
in regards to what Dr. Davinsky says, I disavow everything he said regarding race being a social construct, the transgender thing, and it coming from my people. Like, yeah, we do have a lot of that, but that is not us. Like, as far as
right,
coming from us.
right.
um, what was I gonna say? Oh, what I meant to ask is where exactly can somebody see the Buck Breaking movie? Because I heard about it being a
Yeah,
popular documentary.
actually, you can see it on Amazon. It's streaming on Amazon. You can see it on our streaming site. We got a streaming site called FBA Stream, or you can go to Amazon. Amazon is actually streaming on Amazon. Let me take a look. That's streaming the movie American Maroon. That's streaming on Amazon too. So let me
That
look
one's
on.
about the Haitian Revolution, right?
No, no, no. That's
Oh,
804. But yeah, Buck Breaking. It's yep, on Prime Video. And yeah, you can get it right now on Prime Video on Amazon. Phenomenal movie. American Maroon, it's about the Maroons that were here in the United States. So Hidden Colors is streaming on there. American Maroon, Hidden Colors. So there's some good stuff on there. So yeah, check that out, man. And pretty soon, I think we'll get Microphone Check streaming on there. It's back on. The new Blu-ray is out on Microphone Check, the uncolonized version. You guys can get that on Amazon. The official release date for the new DVD or Blu-ray, that's tomorrow. And also, you can go to microphonecheck.com for more information on that. Let's get the cigars. The cigars.
Tariq, what's up, man?
What's up, brother? How are you, sir?
Bro, you know how long I've been following you so long, man. I don't think people realize that you've been talking about the lot of game, like the. You remember that lecture you did about the Black Blue Vein Society and Black Secret Societies, man. I got
Oh,
all
yeah.
that stuff, man. People need to go. They need to go get that stuff, man, because you've been hitting on this stuff for damn near 20 years, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to do them as pay-per-view specials.
Those are the ones I got, man. I just want to tell you, man, bro. I appreciate you so much, man. You taught me the game on that, man. That's what helped open my eyes to like the black bourgeoisie, which you've been talking about. That ain't even nothing new, man.
Yeah.
But man, just keep going, man. I appreciate you.
Man, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Man, we got a lot of folks in here, man. We're getting close to 1,000 people in the middle of the night up in here. And again, I'm going to do my regular broadcast tomorrow. Didn't get a chance to do it today. And haven't done a lot of Twitter spaces because I've just been doing the weekend. I've been doing the thing with the family for this whole weekend because my boys are going back to school tomorrow. So I wanted to get a whole bunch of stuff in with the family before they went back to school. So we just been doing the whole family thing. You got to spend time with your family. That's very important. Spending time with your family is extremely important. I've been ripping and running all over this country for the last 3 or 4 months promoting movies and lectures and rallies. So it was very important for me to just really, really spend time with the family and get that popping because I'm going to be back out here in these streets because we got a lot of work to do. I got so much stuff going on. I got a new book that I'm working on because a lot of people have been asking me to really go in depth about the Majara spirit and really, a lot of people want me to write a book on that. So I'm working on that. That's going to be my next book project. Also, we got a song parody album. People like the Musty Tether song. Do y'all know we got a whole bunch of other songs that's better than that? Oh, we got a bunch of songs. I need y'all to help me come up with the name of the album. We got a bunch of songs. We're gonna have The Government. That song is gonna be on there. We got a song called Cake Soap Love. All of these songs going in on the tethers. We got them. We got them. We got a song called Crooked Wig. We got a bunch of songs that's funny and they're jamming. I need some names. Throw some name ideas for the album. But that's going to be out in a couple of weeks under my group, Flextro, like retro, because it has we got a lot of retro vibes. So the Flextro um, album that's going to be coming soon. That's going to be in a couple of weeks, actually. So we got some songs that we can light these tethers up with. Yeah, my favorite is Cry to You Niggas. There's a song about how they be crying. We got a little Afrobeat song called Cry to You Niggas. And it's tight. We got some tight stuff. It's funny. Um, let's get a couple of more calls in here. We won't be on too long. Couple of more calls in here. But yeah, the song Musty Tethers, people really like that song. That's like a song that you can bop at a club. That's like a song, the Musty Tethers song. That shit slaps. You can rock that at the club and really get it popping. Let's get who we got? Okay, who we got? Who we got? Let's get let's get Trader Joe. Trader Joe in the building. Mr. Trader Joe in the building.
Yo, what's going on, Flex?
What's going on, Trader Joe? How are you, bro?
I can't complain, man. Speaking of the book, man, I just got your other book, man. Foundation of Race Beta just
Oh,
came in the
good.
mail.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
My
just
man.
came in the mail the other day, man. I'm about to dive in and check it out. But I want to get your thoughts, man, on like far as foundational Black Americans, man, like us starting our own political party, cause like I'm looking at all this foolery that's going on with the Republican and especially the Democratic Party. It's like I don't know, man. I think we should just like form our own party and just like have them, bow to our demands. Like what what's your thoughts on it?
We can. I mean, yeah, that's an option. Or we can just get on code with whatever party we get into, because it's all about getting on code. That's the name of the game. And we got to be real. We got to want power. There's a lot of folks out here who don't want no damn power. They'll talk a good game up until a point. You understand? We got to be real. People will talk a good game and they'll talk about empowerment just so they can get a good job position, just so they can get a promotion, just so they can get a quick bag, and then they're going back into their comfort zone, just so they can get some interracial sex, and then they go back to their comfort zone. See, people talk a good game up into a point. See, power is something that you do all the time, and sometimes when you are a Black person vying for power, you'll find yourself by yourself. You see, sometimes you look around and you're like, oh, damn, I'm the only one here. Because a lot of folks are afraid of real power. A lot of people in our society, they like to be in the childlike position where they let white mommy and white daddy handle everything. You did? Some people like that. And they don't want to really step it up and really network with other Black folks and build real power where you're networking with people and bouncing ideas off of each other, utilizing the services of each other as Black people. See, we used to do that. That's why we had, during the Jim Crow, we had more things. We had more industries that we controlled. And once the integration thing started to happen, one of the requirements was for us to give up some of our entities and industries that were sustaining us. And we started falling off because we didn't have those backup industries. We didn't have all that stuff where people are piled up in the projects, and then we didn't have all that. You dig? We had backup industries where we could hire each other and look out for each other and work for each other. We had that stuff.
Discover the heart of our history at the Hidden History Museum in Los Angeles. Now open with new weekend hours, Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Located at 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles, our museum showcases the brilliance and ingenuity of foundational Black American culture, along with the richness of global Black culture. Come in, explore our displays, and shop for books, films, and other unique items that celebrate our legacy. Also, be sure to look out for our popular special events. For more information, visit hiddenhistorymuseum.com.